How's it going, YouTubers? The Electron Man. Hey, it's Watch Friday, and as I promised, I'm going to try to do a review every Friday of a watch. Well, today this is a really unique watch. Let's say not unique, but very sentimental to me. This is my 20-year Bulova Ameco watch. This is actually the watch I received for my 20th anniversary when I worked for Ameco, which was then bought up by BP and is now BP Ameco. But at the time that I received this watch, it was still Ameco. But as you can see, I mean, it's a Bulova analog, no date time, slimline, gold faced. It's definitely a leather band, and it looks like alligator, but I believe it's just a leather band. And of course, the thing that really makes it unique is it's got the Ameco symbol with the ruby on it. Which I think on the 20-year you get the ruby, and if I'm not mistaken, the 30-year, if I'd have made it 30 years there, if we hadn't got bought out by BP, then that would be a diamond. But that's a ruby. Hopefully you can get a good look at that. Let me bring it up here. I'm trying to make sure and not get any of that weird light reflections I've been noticing I've been getting on my watch reviews. I'm trying to get my lighting better. I've been turning a light on, but I've noticed it's actually causing more problems than it's resolving. If this doesn't do it, I'll look for some other lighting to see if I can get the soft lighting I need. But anyway, back to the watch. Yeah, it's got a lot of sentimental value to me. Like I said, I got this for my 20-year, so it's it's not a expensive watch. I don't know what Bulovas went for. I have to think back. My 20-year with Ameco would have been 2002. So I got this watch 18 years ago, and this is basically kind of the style of what you saw 18 years ago. I mean, for the most part, I never thought about big watches back then. I mean, now this seems so small to me. When you see it on my wrist, you'll see what I mean. But I mean, it's a beautiful watch, very elegant. Let me go ahead and get the stats out on it. I wonder what that dial size is. Let me find my calipers, and we'll get a measurement on it. Thought they were okay. So let me get the caliper out here, and we'll show you the size of this. Zeroed out. Let's go ahead and bring her out here, and we are talking. It has a 30mm watch face, and the full size of the watch, including the outside case, is about 33mm. So yeah, it's 10mm smaller than the smaller watches of today. Yeah, 30. And weight wise, now it'd be a really light watch to wear. I tell you, it weighs nothing, and it uses a really itty bitty battery. I kind of like doing these watch reviews because it kind of reminds me that I need to. You don't ever want to leave a bad battery in a watch, so I actually ordered a battery and just put a brand new battery in this earlier today. It weighs a whole 27 grams. I have a lot of watches that weigh 150, so if that gives you any, 2708 grams. So yeah, this is a very, very light watch as far as sporting on your wrist. Actually, here's the itty bitty battery that it uses too. You can see that, but wow, I mean, fortunately, I need to start rating watches on that, because I tell you what, I've had a couple I've come across that it is an absolute bear to replace the battery on it. To me, if it uses a battery, they should make it very usable, serviceable. And when you have to take screws out that are the size of a flea and put them back in, that's not very usable. This one actually had a little slide lever that you slid over, and then you're able to pop the battery out and put another one in, so it was really rather easy. Actually, I put the battery in, but I didn't set the time. I need to go ahead and set the time. Let's go ahead and move this around and get this time set here. Cool, yeah, I noticed too, when you pull out to set the time, it stops the watch. So, yeah, if you wanted to save the battery on it, you could, a lot of times you'll get watches shipped with the set dial pulled out to save on the battery. But anyway, let's go ahead and push it back in. So now we've got the time set. As you can see, hopefully you can see the second hand movement. But yeah, like I said, it's just an analog gold plated, and kind of a yellowish gold back face with gold dials. Definitely mainly gold with a black leather simulated alligator leather band. But anyway, there it is. Yeah, it's got a lot of sentimental value to it. I'm glad I went and got it out and put a new battery in it, made sure it's functioning nice, which it's got a nice movement, it seems like. I tell you how much this watch was definitely more of a keepsake, so this is not something I've been walking around with. In fact, I noticed whenever I looked at the back of it, it still has the pass sticker and the protective cover on the back dial. So yeah, it's never even had the plastic pulled off the back. Basically, it's set in its case most of the time, and that's probably what it'll continue to do. It would take a special day for me to put this watch on and sport it. But I mean, something really formal, and you don't want to stand out, but you do want to have a watch on. This would definitely be a nice one for it. But anyway, like kind of going back in the days, so I would say this is around the millennial or the 2000 era watch, probably manufactured somewhere around there. I got it in 2002, so basically a 20-year-old watch, but it's a Bulova, and I don't know what else I can say about it. I don't want to ramble on. Just kind of wanted to present it to you. I'll go ahead and present it on my arm so you can see what it looks like sitting on my arm. Take a look at that on the wrist. That definitely is not sporting the large watches that we have today, but I mean, it really is elegant if you look at it. And that leather or alligator, I'm not sure, it's probably just leather made to look like alligator, but definitely a pretty striking watch. It's pretty cool. But I just thought you want to see a view of what it looks like on the wrist. Definitely, it would take me some getting used to. I mean, it keeps nice time, and it's easy to read. It's just I'm so used to bigger watches. It's really crazy that how the size of watches have changed over time. But hopefully you get a good view of that. But yeah, definitely old school here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, take a second to subscribe and like the channel. And as always, have a great day. This is the Electron Man.